Welcome to Cyprus News by FinancialMirror.tv. The number of non-residents who sold their property in Cyprus during the last 2 years is more than the number of non-resident buyers, according to the Land Registry Department. For the period January 2008 until October 2009, non-resident buyers reached 1,757, while the number of sellers stood at 2,520. Parliament on Thursday approved a 2010 state budget, which sees the island's deficit exceeding the 3% of GDP limit imposed on members of the Eurozone. The budget has a €1.78 billion financing gap. Total spending will reach €8.64 billion on revenue of €6.87 billion. Authorities expect the deficit to hit 4.5% of GDP next year, in the worst-case scenario of diminishing earnings. Cyprus represents about 0.2% of the economy of the Eurozone, which it joined in 2008. The European Commission expects the island's economy to return to 0.1% growth in 2010 after a forecast contraction of 0.7% in 2009. The Central Bank of Cyprus warned in its new 3-year forecasts for the economy that any further deterioration in the local macroeconomic environment, and particularly in the labour market, could possibly exert further pressures on household incomes, thus affecting their ability to repay their loans. Under this scenario, revenues and profitability of local enterprises would also be burdened. The central bank argues that banks could face a number of potential risks emanating from the lower growth rates of economic activity and the weak external economic environment. Additionally, further weakening of households' ability to repay their debts would head to higher NPLs and lower loan book quality. Income tax revenue during the first 11 months of 2009 fell by 15% year-on-year to €1.5 billion, according to the Inland Revenue Department. The decline in revenue is mostly attributed to the significant drop in revenue from capital gains tax imposed on property transactions, which tumbled by a whopping 77.2% to €66 million, owing to the decline in demand in the property market. On the other hand, income tax from employees was 11.3% higher, whilst income tax from corporation tax fell by 8.2%. Thanks for watching FinancialMirror.tv.